Alright, here we are. Didn't know if we'd get here, but here we are. Thief Deadly Shadows. This is the third game in the Thief series. It's a little bit maligned because it's nothing like the first two games with respect to its design and its player agency. This was the game which sort of introduced animations. This was the game which introduced set objectives. It also allows you to kill people, apart from that time we had to murder some people in the Lost City. Stuff like that. And it also came out simultaneously on the Microsoft Xbox. Not the 360 or not the Xbox One, the Xbox One. No, not the Xbox One, the original Xbox. And some compromises were made with respect to its level design. I definitely remember that much, but other than that, I don't remember much about this game. I'm looking forward to trying it out again and seeing what it was like. I've never completed it either. I know I got up to the second last level because everyone remembers the second last level, but I never got through the final level for whatever reason.
I got a tip last night from my fence. Heartless Perry. A nobleman named Lord Julian had some sort of quarrel and showed up at a local inn well after nightfall and in a foul mood. He's carrying a velvet bag about the size of a man's fist, and it never leaves his sight. Sounds likely to be valuable, but I'll know for sure when I steal it from him. Perry sent over a floor plan of the place, the Blue Heron Inn. Finding his lordship won't be hard. His room number will be in the guest register, if I can get to the front desk to read it. The inn will have guards, but not as many as a private estate. That should make things easy, which is one of the reasons I'm willing to try it without knowing for sure what the take will be. Lord Julian is so protective of that bag. There's got to be something of value in it.
A reasonable assumption. Wasn't there a Lord Julian in Thief 1? And the way Garrett pronounced it was like really mocking, like Lord Julian or something. My memory is failing me. Checking in, cashing out. Very cute game, very cute. So difficulty is normal. We're not playing on normal. Easy, we've basically got no objectives here. Everyone's just very, very dumb, and we are very resistant to damage. Also, don't mind me clearing my throat is playing up. If we're playing on normal, hard, or expert, we get pretty much the same objectives all the way through, which is steal a percentage of loot, find at least one special loot item in this mission. And if you're playing on hard or expert, those numbers increase. All the way up to 90% and 3. In addition, if we're playing on expert, we are not allowed to kill non-combatants. We can murder combatants, I should say, but we can't murder innocent people. Alright, I'm an expert at these games, so let's play on expert. I don't believe the goals change depending on the difficulty, but the difficulty just raises additional things that need to be done outside of the goals. Break into the inn, find out what room Lord Julian is staying in by looking at the guest register. Steal Lord Julian's velvet bag from his room, even though we don't know what's in it. Or we know he could have his sex toys in there. Leave the inn once you have the velvet bag. Right, that is us. We have items, we don't have any. We have a bunch of arrows. 5 broadheads, 5 water, and 2 noisemaker. It's kind of hard to see the 5 there. Right click for help. Oh god. That is blinding. Water arrow douses fires. Broadhead arrows are a standard projectile in ranged combat. We can also snipe opponents who are not alert by shooting them in the head or chest. I will try and avoid that if I can. The noisemaker arrow distracts your opponents, who will run over to investigate the location where it lands. Cool. Alright, so let's start. If you see me doing a bit of editing there, it's because my desktop is showing up whenever the game changes resolution. I had to install a mod to actually get this running at all. This is the GOG version, and when I fired it up, I hit the main menu and I couldn't see my mouse cursor. And nothing worked except Control-Alt-Delete, so I had to crash the game, fuck around with the resolution to try and get control of my computer back, and yeah, I ended up installing a mod. I don't remember exactly what it is or what it does, but I'll put it up in post right now, just to show you what it is. I don't believe this changes the game in any significant way though, so this is still relatively true to the experience from 2004. Alright, let's go. Okay, so I'm holding shift, that is walking. I'm not holding shift, I'm running like that. This is creep. There's a little bit of difference between walk and creep, but it's not significant yet. Alright, so unlike Thief 1 and Thief 2, I've done no testing on this. If I click M, yes, we get the map. And yeah, the maps look like this in 2004, and yes, that is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. We're starting here. We have a compass down the bottom of the screen, which is incredibly convenient. North is that way, so we're pretty much looking at the front desk here. The Peony Suites, the Lancaster Room, still a delivery hatch, that seems like a good way in.
Just once I'd like to see somebody try something. Now that would be some good fun.
Absolutely. Alright, let's crouch down and see if we can bonk you on the head. You're taking too long.
Can't.
Alright, so I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Why he turned around. Maybe I just wasn't close enough. So at the moment I'm carrying his body, but we can't actually see that we're carrying his body unless you can sort of make it out in the corner. The bottom right corner there. No, if I look down I can see it. But we don't really get much other than the nothing and nothing on the left and the right. I'm just going to dump you in that dark corner over there. I'm not sure how we actually put away our weapon. Oh, I need to check that laser. Also, I've made a terrible critical mistake, and that is I'm trying to play this with my lights on. I can't see much in the dark areas here. So if I go here and hit R... Aha. That presses me against the wall. So if I find a very, very dark spot next to a wall, I can use that to hide. Right, setting my light off. Okay, let's walk up behind you. That animation, though. I don't believe he'll be found here. Famous last words. Yeah, you can definitely tell this is a 2004 game. They're so proud of their shadows. Brand new graphical effects. Alright, where are we going? He's facing away.
Thought I heard just some sounds, wind or something.
We have broken into the inn. Now we need to get to the front desk and find the guest register. I don't know if the guards are intelligent enough to recognize open doors. That looks like a water crystal.
Funny sound. Yeah, it's the line of work I'm in. Makes me jumpier than a zombie on fire.
That's a remarkably violent analogy, sir. Yeah, I'm really not sure what I did wrong with the first dude. Maybe I was just a little bit too far away. Ah, I thought that was a water arrow, but no, it is loose. Gravecourt Red. That is a piece of special loot, and I believe where it says 30%, that is how much it is contributing towards the, 30% stolen. Alright, so maybe that means there's not much loot on this level. If a single bottle is enough to count for 30%, then yeah, I can't imagine there's terribly much. Okay, so mantling is still a thing in this game. Maybe I'm getting confused with Thief 4, which is a whole separate atrocity.
Do you have a fetish or something?
Xavier, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. For watching specifically because of this game, I'm not terribly good at it. Ah, lockpicking. How do you do this again? So we've got something on the right-hand side. I can move my mouse. If I move it up, it's there. If I move it down, it goes there, and so on and so forth. That's kind of neat.
If you dressed better, you'd get more respect.
It's 2024, you shouldn't be saying things like that. So let me do that, but also let me... No, I need to return to the title menu to see what the controls are. Okay, I assume quick save is F10 and quick load is F12. Those are beyond essential. Alright, let's get rid of you. My water arrows are on 8. What the hell is this? Okay, do I... I don't know if that was automatic or because I just hit mouse wheel up at the moment that zoomed in. Okay, never mind. Oh, that's going way too slowly for my liking. This is Garrett's mechanical eye, and that is currently connected to my mouse wheel. Get like a night vision effect going on here. Granted, it is a terrible night vision effect, but it's a night vision effect nevertheless. And if we move in any direction,
Evening.
we lose that effect. Okay, so I take it we've come through the cellar delivery hatch, and we are now in the southeast corner.
That's odd.
Hello?
If I've actually been spotted here, that is incredibly observant of them.
Just the wind.
Nothing's here. I felt so sure. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna need a drink to settle these nerves of mine.
Maybe I just need to creep up on that candle and snuff it out. If indeed I can do that. We have loot directly ahead in the cabinets.
Oh.
It sounds like the guard is directly ahead on the stairs. Let's just move you over here. So I'm not going to drop you down the hatch. I'm not allowed to kill you. Not today, anyway. At least we don't have any problems with the font size today. Okay, so there's at least 2 guards. So that dude was stationary for a moment, I think. But he's going up and going down. What have we got? Guest list. Lord Julian, Peony Sweet. We see that on the map. The Earl of Warwick and Friends. Cotillion. Aloysius Griggs. Dunroom? Baroness Mowbray and Companion. Cabriolet. I'm probably murdering all these pronunciations. Dame Yalla and Companion, Crystal Sweet, Hayforth McDougal, Bungalow, Master Vorig and Apprentice, Cityview, and Lord Procruses, Wisteria. Very fancy.
Lord Julian. Wouldn't do to have anyone think he was just Julian.
Okay, I mentioned a mocking tone earlier. It was this. I remembered that. It wasn't from Thief 1 at all. Whatever's in here, I need to steal it. Effigy of St. Edgar. I had to jump up to grab that. No, there's 2 of them. I can hear 2 sets of footsteps, and I do wonder if that animal there is contributing. Let's get rid of that fire. Okay, so apparently quick save just completely fucks the game. Good to know. Did it save at all? Did it save anything at all? No, it didn't. That's from 6 minutes ago. Jesus Christ. So if I want to save my game, I'm going to have to do it by going to the menu each time. Effing grace. So the proprietress here. There's the lady.
That's odd. Nothing. It's probably just dust in my eyes or something. Who turned that light off?
What's up?
How are things?
Right, so they're observant enough to realize when the lights have been switched off. Is she going to realize it though? I don't think so.
I wish they'd leave the lights on for me. Ouch! Stop it! Hey!
Is
You
somebody
should be
around?
more careful with.
You're right, I should. What I should have done is waited to strike you from behind. Oof, these load times. I can see that the game executable is actually closing and reloading when I do that, so I understand why my desktop is showing there, but I'm going to need to do some editing very clearly. So much for this being a low effort switched up. So I suppose I could use a noisemaker just to lure her into the corner or something, perhaps. I definitely need to wait for you to leave. Yeah, look at this. Their patrol seems to be
Who turned
somewhat
that light
randomized. Oh, you're talking about that light, okay. Yeah, that's no good.
Evening.
This is curious. The paths appear to be somewhat randomized. I really need you down. Oh. Now, are these two just going to keep going in this pattern for eternity? Because if so, that is a problem. No, she's walking away now. Huh. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed by that. I don't know if that's part of the mod that I installed, or maybe it's just...
Did I just see something?
Yes, you saw a body being moved away.
It was nothing.
I wonder if she'll spot that. Yeah, I don't know if this was part of the gameplay back in 2004, or whether maybe the mod introduces that behavior. Either way, I'm actually kind of impressed by it. What will impress me more is if you spot this body. And by that, I mean I'm standing on the body, so you won't spot me, but maybe you'll spot the body. Don't think I need to hide that, but I will anyway. Okay, we got someone upstairs. Let's read that again. Heading to
Lord Julian.
Beanie Suites.
Wouldn't do to have anyone think he was just Julian.
It says new notes. What is a new note? Maybe that shows up on my map. Yeah, if I want to save the game, I'm going to have to do it through here, because quick save and quick load is just straight up crashing the game. Right, well the new note is not on the map. God, that's such an ugly portrait. It's like out of Monty Python or something. Okay, I have eyes on. We've gone up the stairs, so we're at the front desk. I assume we're in the middle here. Because I don't think we went all the way across the other side. If we did, then the Lancaster room is just on our left, and the Penny Suites is beyond. Right now, though, I see someone that I need to knock out. I mean, I don't have to, but I'm going to. We have more loose. Ah!
I see you.
Gotta be a bit quicker than that. Okay, I can't just walk up the sensor there. That shadow is not as wide as I think it is. Oh, there's more than one floor here. Okay, he's up there, so I can probably move here now safely. Grab that loot. Yeah, so something like this. I'm in full view here, but if I go press against wall, I'm hidden now.
All the time. One day you're looking the wrong way. They get you.
This is a large ass inn. I'm not done here because I want to explore the other upstairs area. Yeah, if it doesn't have the sparkle like that, it is not loose. A book. My friend and honored Lord Julian, I will meet you in the Lancaster room tonight. I trust you will be mindful of the risks involved and be generous. Morris, the cook.
His lordship has gone for a walk. Can't have gone far.
Alright, I take it that is the 3 pieces of special loot. Yep. We need to find some more loot though. We're at 75, we need 90%. We can't steal the velvet bag from his room. We have to find Lord Julian in the Lancaster room and steal his velvet bag directly from him. Lovely. More quick saving, quick loading ahead. Alright, we're not going in there yet. What is with these portraits? Alright, I think we need to knock this dude out and go upstairs perhaps. Not sure if that light flicker was him walking past and something weird happening with the engine, or whether that's just something that can randomly happen. Kinda hoping it's just a random event. Okay, Zurus Xena, how you going? Oh god. Apologies if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, I'm just a little stressed out at the moment. Trying to avoid this dickhead. That looks like a dead end up there. I mean, there could be a loot piece cunningly hidden up there, like over the edge or something, but I don't know. Your Name is a Trapper got caught while reading it. Absolutely. Nice to see people still play these old games. Absolutely. Although, I don't know if this game was any good or not, really. Thief 1 and Thief 2, yes. This one... I don't know. Yeah, that's just a dead end. That's an entirely different kind of trap. Can I slash this? No. Right, so the Peony Suite leads directly into the Lancaster room, which seems like a weird level design, but it's okay. I definitely remember this room. Morris and Lord Julian. There is some loot directly ahead. We have at least one patrolling around here. There's nothing on this side. I could maybe put the fire out, but I'd rather not. That's probably going to get them moving. The question is, how can I take out this guy? Let me put out this fire, or this torch here.
My lord. 5 picked men with me, and we cut our way through.
He's your cousin, my lord.
I won the bet. My shaft was closer by a thumb's width. The Bloodline opal should rightfully be mine.
If I may, my lord, I can help you. I know the castle.
Well, you're a cook. What could you know?
Every evening after sunset, the supply wagon comes through that gate and into the courtyard, and no one looks twice. Arrange for your men to be inside one evening.
And then we cut our way through. 5 good men against 20, and my accursed cousin.
My lord, listen. There is a passage leading into the castle from the courtyard. I can open it for you when you give me the signal. The torch in the Lion's Head sconce. You must put it out.
The Lion's Head torch. Yes. And when I reach the vault and hold the Bloodline opal, I will take my place as head of the family. The Lady Elizabeth will be waiting. Even now she'll be flattering him, giving me time to return.
Only the medallion is the only key, my lord. You must keep hold of it.
You forget Lord Ember has another. I hear he guards it with his life.
My lord, I wish only for peace in the household.
The opal is mine. I won that bet, Morris. I won it.
Okay, it sounds like we're going to solve this little dispute by stealing it for ourselves. I can probably nail this guy when he turns around again. Apologies for all the saving, but I can't do quick saves because that'll crash the game, and I don't want to listen to that again. He mentioned a medallion though, and Lord Ember also has one, so maybe we need to break into 2 places. Lord Ember's estate and Lord Julian's estate. He's a bit far away.
Can't. Oh.
Right, let's see. That's dangerous. Let's see if we can just steal this plate from under their noses without them noticing. Never mind, that was the velvet bag. I thought it was a dinner plate or something. I also saw another sparkly bit of loot, but I don't recall...
My pouch. It's gone. Stolen. Who dares? I will have your head for this. Guards! Guards! Hey, what's going on here?
Sounding like
The bag feels heavy.
a noise.
There's something metal inside.
The medallion?
Crazy. I'll just take a second to look around, okay?
Once I find you, I'm docking your pay, for sure.
After this, I'll definitely need an extra bill too.
I had thought you were some danger. I had thought you were some danger.
Alright, so there's a guard in the next room. And that dude was facing me. I couldn't actually see that he was facing me because it's so damn dark. Where is this other loot piece? I saw it from up here, I'm certain of it. Unless I'm just making shit up. Maybe it was just a velvet bag. Okay, there's something behind the bar. It looks like a silver goblet or something. Alright, getting rid of you again. Can I put out any more lights? I can put this out. Let's move you up the stairs again. That is 90% of our loot quotient. Hell. Right, that's gotta go.
You have a fetish or something?
Did someone bump the light switch?
Absolutely. Mr. Ninja Freak, thank you for the follow just now, I appreciate it. I've got a feeling this guy doesn't move and we have to use a noisemaker to move him out of the way. I think this mod that I'm using removes the tutorials for expert difficulty. What was that sound effect just now? I don't see the last loot piece. And I'm pretty sure the exit is just beyond there. Yeah, let's go sneak up, grab the velvet bag. I'll make another save just before grabbing it. And then we'll see if we can GTFO. Not sure where the last goblet might be.
Did I just see? That's not. What's that noise?
Because if there is, I'm not a dangerous person.
I will have your head for this. Guards, guards. Come out, miss.
Yeah, I don't see any more.
The bag feels heavy. There's something metal inside.
Not much of a fighter.
Oh, okay, so if they're on alert, that doesn't work. He was looking for me and I tried to knock him out from crouch and it didn't work. Interesting.
Do you hear that?
Just try that. Ah, fuck. Let me try that again.
My pouch. It's gone. Stolen. Who dares? I will have your head for this. Guards, guards. My word.
I think all the guards are taking a nap right now.
The bag feels heavy. There's something metal inside.
Yeah, I don't see the last loot piece, but we don't need it.
Close one. But I've still got the goods.
Okay, we're not actually done. I need to lockpick the store.
Once I find you, I'm docking your pay, for sure. Such sad evidence of mortality.
This is more complex than I thought it was. It's definitely more engaging than Thief 1 and Thief 2's lockpicking mechanism, I'll give it that.
Did I just hear something?
Okay, that's where we went in. You made it outside, now go back to where you started. Can do. Yeah, I do wonder where the last piece of loot is. You're about to end the mission. Do you want to continue? Yes, please.
Nothing like mixing in society, especially if it comes with good loot. The velvet bag turned out to hold a bronze medallion stamped with a griffin. Valuable enough, but more interesting was the conversation I overheard between Lord Julian and the cook. Especially the part about a huge opal and a conspiracy for stealing it. I'd hate to have anyone but me get a stone like that. But I need a better idea where to start looking. If I show the medallion to my fence, I'm sure he'll know more. Heartless Perry always does.
I thought it was the Lord Julian's estate. Yeah, I missed one piece of loot, I reckon. Oh, that's terrible. Bodies discovered. Okay, so they found the dude on the stairs. Or maybe the dude in the second last room. Alright, continuing on. Ah, there we go. Notes are down there. Lord Julian is staying in a penny suite. Not anymore, he's not.
I had my fence take a look at Lord Julian's medallion. Perry says the crest belongs to the Rutherfords, one of the oldest so-called great families, with a castle in South Quarter and a street named after them. They've got a lot of wealth and a nasty reputation for turning on each other. Based on that conversation I overheard, Julian is definitely carrying on the family tradition. Lord Ember, Julian's cousin, currently resides in the castle, and Julian wants revenge. Julian had a good plan. Hide inside a supply cart and ride in after dark, then signal the cook to open the side door by putting out the lion's head torch in the courtyard. A good enough plan for me to use myself. That Bloodline opal sounds valuable, and it's better off with me than sitting around in their vault. But I can't get lazy. Ember will have his personal guard, and doubtless a few other family tricks in store for anyone who comes after the opal.
It won't hold us back, though. Julian, or was it Morris? Don't remember. One of them mentioned that the medallion was the key, so I assume the opal is in a vault somewhere, and we need to use the medallion to get into said vault. Break into Rutherford Castle, find a clue about how to operate and open the vault, steal the Bloodline opal from said vault. When your other objectives are complete, leave the castle grounds the same way you came in, the front gates. Note: the cook is waiting for the signal. Put out the lion head torch and he'll open the side entrance located above the torch on the castle ramparts. So if we can find a torch, the side entrance is above that torch on the ramparts. I assume that's mean it's just above the ramparts. Right, I'm not sure how we actually purchase things, if indeed we can. Flash bombs. That screen is blinding. The flash bomb will temporarily blind your opponents. Throw it to the ground to affect... that should be A. Everyone in the nearby area. The health potion heals your damage when you drink it. Well, we won't need that. We have 25 water arrows, 20 broadheads, 5 noisemakers. What's wrong with your face, Garrett? Jesus Christ. Mechanical eye to zoom in and get a better look at things far away. Your lockpicks can open any lock with a keyhole. They are automatically used when you try to open something that is locked. I imagine locked doors are still a thing though, as in doors where we need to track down the key. Keepers? Keepers. Cool way of doing that cutscene, but implications unclear. So at the end of Thief 2, it was
There's
implied...
the torch. Now to give the signal.
Quiet tonight.
It's the rain earlier. Everyone's gone in. Black as pitch out here.
They doubled the watch.
This castle's as old as South Quarter. See the way the stone is? Pulled off an army. Probably has.
You really think so?
And who knows? It's an old part of town. Streets are all different here, not like Aldale or Stone Market.
Ah, what do you know about it?
I could have been in the city watch. I knew it that well. I could find my way around blind.
Bet you've seen things.
You wouldn't believe it. Saw a rat once as big as a dog. I saw a man dead in the street without his skin.
Come on, who'd take somebody's skin?
Could be... Nah, I won't say it. Nobody knows the whole city. How old it is, how many times it's been built over. Not the Hammerites, nobody.
Thanklaw, Hammerites were mentioned. I remember at the end of Thief 2 that Garrett said, "Show me" to the Keepers. He wanted to learn more about their prophecies, and judging by the fact that Garrett hasn't mentioned the Keepers, and we just saw a Keeper cutscene, I take this to mean that that didn't happen. So... it's taking forever for me to mouse wheel up. I take it that is a secret entrance there, and that Morris is going to open it when we put that torch out.
Lord Julian was pretty angry. You see his face when he walked out?
I wasn't there.
Julian's the better man.
Oh, don't speak of it. You're a sworn man, fool.
I don't like this. Brothers fighting.
They'll settle it, you'll see. A marriage or a treaty or a dancing party, whatever the noble folk have.
What did they quarrel over? Some kind of bet?
Something about their hawks, I think.
I like a good bear baiting myself.
It is a fine thing.
Oh, I thought it was archery.
It's out.
Thought I heard.
I hope that cook is as good as his word.
Yep, it's open. Alright. First question, how do we get up there?
Don't really know what I'm looking for.
Nothing.
I don't see any loot behind this guard directly ahead. I don't know if there's anything in that corner there. That's kind of where I want to head though, so I'm going to just make a save. Say hello to Swimming Carcass, who is lurking in chat. How you doing, dude? Hope everything is well. Let's see if we can just rush forward. Oh, this area is extremely well lit. That torch though. Ooh, okay, there's a way in here. Yeah, I think they heard that. Huh. Break into Rutherford Castle, so I don't need to actually use that entrance. Yep, figured that out already. Thank you for the blinding blue light game. I appreciate it. Cousin, Amber's efforts to protect the opal go beyond reasoning. He's installed a new portcullis in the cellar, in front of the vault door. As for the mechanism that controls it, my men have searched everywhere, with no results. Everywhere but Amber's own chambers, that is. If you find out anything, let me know. Amber readies himself... Shit. I don't know what I'm doing with that voice. Amber readies himself for Julian's return. He keeps his Rutherford medallion always nearby, and not just because of its value in gold. Lady Elizabeth must have sensed what is coming. I'm sure you've noted her absence as well. As for us, we must play to whomever is the victor. Our time will come. Above all, beware. Cousin C. What kind of twat just gives himself a single letter? What was that? Find a clue about how to locate and open the vaults. I can't read. I'm not sure that entirely counts as a clue. The vault is in the basements. And potentially the thing that opens the vault, the mechanism, is in Lord Ember's room. If you just keep looking that way, that would be ideal. Let's put you to sleep. Open this up. I don't remember if this game has frommable books, whether you can grab a book here and it'll move it aside or something, or open up a secret door. Alright, I don't suppose we have a map? We do, but it's not great. I assume we broke in here and we're somewhere near the mouse cursor. Yeah, it's a very basic map. Wall locked doors. One on patrol and one standing on the left. Very close nearby. Playing his air guitar. So I assume this path leads down into the basement on my left. Don't know if I'm that far forward or not.
Hush up.
Yeah, this came at a time when they were doing some experimental things with scripts, and if two guards walk by near each other, they will spout lines at each other. Yeah, it was revolutionary back in the day, let me tell you. Front gate's got to be on my right somewhere. this guy has got to become unconscious very, very shortly.
Annoyance? Just then.
Yeah, going out there is a really bad idea, isn't it? There's someone snoozing on the right. I want you down.
Whoa.
Probably in the next room to my north.
No, don't open it. Mama?
Don't mind me, sir. Yeah, I've quickly realized that this ring on the right-hand side is only going to respond to 8 directions,
Don't open it.
based on like an analog stick, where it's got 8 cardinal directions. There's no more nuance involved in that.
No, don't open it. Mama?
Okay, we have a door on the northwest. All guards, take note. A portcullis has been installed in the basement, in front of the Rutherford Vault, as added protection for the Bloodline Opal. Only Lord Ember has the ability to open the portcullis. Lord Ember expects his cousin Julian to try for the gem soon. Be on watch for anything suspicious. Captain Williams. I take it that is the entrance up here, perhaps? Yeah, okay. The hell was that? I want to say that was me bumping into the barrel, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is going to take me out all the way back to where I started. And I know there's some loot here. Okay, so this is a way into the castle, but you can just totally sneak in through the front instead. Through that window. But otherwise, you climb this ladder, go around, put the torch out, and then go through that entrance there. For something that has supposedly held armies back, that was surprisingly easy to infiltrate.
Sounded like a rustling. Hear it?
Yeah, I've got to look through the controls and remap them all to figure out how to actually control this game properly. I would have liked to drop that.
Time we've jumped at nothing, right?
And I would also like to figure out how to sheathe my blackjack. But I'm just not sure what the controls are. I'll take a look before the next stream, promise. So... okay, the barracks are there. I think we've seen that area there. I don't know what this large round room is here. Maybe that could be the basement itself. Not sure. We have a grand staircase, which takes me somewhere. No idea where. Maybe an armory perhaps to the north and also a passage to the north. Maybe it takes me there, not sure. An elevator? I don't remember this terribly well other than the maps being segmented to work with the Xbox. Okay, the dude was on the left. I thought it might have been a second dude walking around here. Those footsteps sound a little bit too close for my liking. I see some arrows. Okay, I'm going to make a save and then try eliminating this guy by blackjacking him. I am allowed to murder these people, but I don't want to. The scary part is I don't think he actually stopped when he moved over to the left. I think he just turned around and kept walking. Or if he stopped, it was very, very quick.
Hey, what? Did I just see something?
No, you saw nothing. Keep patrolling. Also, ignore this voice.
Could have been anything I saw.
Yeah, so that's me standing up from crouch and then walking towards him, not running like this, like I am now. That's running. This is walking here. There's also a creep option, which I think moves me ever so slightly slower, but I really can't tell much of a difference. Is there anything up here? Not that I can see. Nothing up in those windowsills with the glorious lens flare or whatever it's called coming through. Behold! A level transition. So, on our right, I believe we've got those two guards. Let me take out this torch.
Oh, what made that go out?
No, okay, that's a servant.
This is a good example. I have to check what this is. At the same time, he's gonna ask why my chores ain't done. I guess...
Once again, what is with these portraits? I see we're in this little transition area here, so on my right we've got two guards. Or at least one guard in that little, what would I call that? A guard post, perhaps? Nothing there. Yeah, two guards guarding the entrance to the basement. I don't see an easy way across this room without being exposed to the light. I could maybe work my way to that pillar on the left and then go through the center over to the right, but I just need to watch out for this patroller. A noisemaker is probably going to be safer. Haven't been in there yet. This is the original way that I came through. That's really not loose. It's not. I don't need to go here just yet, but let me see if I can at least approach this. No, okay, that's not as worldly as I thought it was.
Evening. Whatever.
Harsh. I think I can take you out here and you won't get spotted by the guy at the guard post.
Dead. But who killed him?
What's even better is that the body has now mysteriously disappeared. You're terrible at your job, sir. Okay, there is a... I was wondering when someone was going to mention the C word. There is a well-lit spot in the middle there, and that's what caught me. So I don't recall if these guys ever go off alerts.
I've done my bit. Can't say I didn't try. Not my job to think this much.
Can you at least consider where the body just went, dude? My god. Alright, that's 2 bodies spotted. But honestly, I don't mind. Right, it's the entrance to the basement.
The Rutherford family vault. That opal is as good as mine.
Not until we get behind this portcullis. And it's strongly implied that we need to get into Lord Ember's chambers to lower it, or raise it rather. I'm making another save. I can see a loot piece ahead. And we've knocked out 2 guards leading into the basement. It did come at great cost, but I'm okay with that. This guy has a bow. He gets to the top. He's turned around. He's going to come back down, I think. He's coming down further. We just hit a guy with a melee weapon on stairs. 47. Take notes. Can I get up there? There's something up there. How do I reach that? I can see there's a little plaque next to this painting here, and I do have vague memories, spoiler alert, of getting up there to find one of these special loot pieces. But right now, I don't see a way up there. I could maybe climb up there? convinced there's something up there. I don't immediately see a path to get up there, though, unless I've missed something, perhaps. Maybe there could be something in the next room. Alright, once again, that's called a level transition. Alright, don't mind if I do. Nestor, I've had the Sergeant at Arms sacked. Again. The gilded helm you won at the Summer's Days tourney has gone missing. Did Julian take it? It's worth quite a bit, sentimental value aside. Bertram. And one of them has probably just been knocked unconscious. The gilded helm. Sounds valuable. Locked door. Yeah, I see it. Question is, how do I move it? It has been a while. Suppose I can't just destroy this thing? Alright, fine. I would prefer to just move it, Garrett, just so we're not leaving evidence of our break-in, but you know. Lord Mortimer Rutherford the Mad, painted by Master Alec. Alec? Alec. Yeah, they'll definitely notice that that is missing. No more loot up here? No. Right, I think the time has come to transition over to the next level. False, how you doing? Sorry, my chat is all the way on the other side of the other screen, so you're kind of hard to read. At this point, I believe we need to go across that bridge, and I don't know if we're directly above the other bridge, whether it's below us or not. But that would make sense, I guess. Okay, this looks like we're now above the other bridge. Okay, serious question. Actual serious question. If anyone in chat knows, or if anyone on YouTube knows, has this mod actually removed the level transitions? Because if it has, that is incredible. I always thought that when you crossed over that bridge, the game went, nah, actually these levels are a bit too large for the game to handle. We need to load another level now. The inner courtyard. Even just thinking of it from a gameplay perspective, if they've removed the level transitions, what happens if you, say, drag one guard from one level to another? What happens? Do they hit an imaginary line and then can't figure out what to do? Is it all seamless? Am I just misremembering where the transitions are and I haven't hit them yet? Okay, one below us.
Milady Elizabeth is a proper lady. She attended Lady Pollock's school for young ladies, and she can write in both ancient Brillian and modern Prinkish.
Well, I guess that's something.
Your Lord Ember's knowledge of the world is limited to the names of his ancestors and equine diseases of the mouth.
I don't like the way she looks at me. Like I've been sneaking about or something.
Well, you are a bit unkempt.
It's them stairs. She has me up there 5 times a night, changing the torches.
Oh, indeed. I shall inform Milady of your displeasure.
I really can't be bothered.
Don't you dare.
Wake up there, imbecile.
Yes, sir. Julian comes back soon.
Straighten up there, you disgusting hunchback.
Did he just spot the body? No. I saw that key. Oh my god, there was way too much happening there for me to listen properly. Way too much happening. I'm glad I hit that body. So I pressed up against that wall when I saw that guy coming, and I spotted the key as he went through the door. And now he's unconscious and the key is mine. Happy day. I assume we're here on the inner courtyard, or just above, so there is a staircase. We saw that staircase that leads up. Lord Ember's chambers are to the south, and there's at least 3 people in the next room. So I'm probably going to get spotted about 6 times here. Okay, are you a proper lady?
Oh, linens. Oh.
I don't think it matters when we're all unconscious like that. Oh, there's something underneath here. A cheese wheel and a goblet. This mouse was eating ours. Can I relight that? No. But I can pick it up and make noise. Okay, I can hear someone to my left. I might snuff that out. Right, that one's gotta go. Are you a proper lady?
Out now. It was lit before.
We're sleeping just like the proper lady downstairs, so I'm going to take that as a yes. Garrett's? Just dump the body already, thank you. Locked door. Goes up further, holy crap. There'd better be some good loot in here. The Gilded Helm. The one that was thought to be stolen. Personal stores. Arsenic, sufficient. Atropine, sufficient. Belladonna, gone stale. How do you know that? Cyanide, sufficient. Hemlock, running low. Jimson weed, require new source. Okay, this dude was up to some shady shit.
Better make sure I wash my hands when I get out of here.
Yep, absolutely, Garrus. Absolutely. Lady Elizabeth's journal, page 52. The proper lady, the one who's been poisoning everyone. This house is not safe for me. My spy tells me Julian is planning a bloody return. His spy is correct. I spend my evenings in the city to avoid this, but still, I go armed day and night with blade and venom. If necessary, I can flee at a moment's notice, with the little treasure I have acquired from the armory. Until then, I have this sham marriage to make with a sham husband. I care not which of them it is now. The arsenic will do for either. Ember touched me again today. Just on the hand, but it was horrible. Interesting letter from Lady Warwick. Ember's suffering must be exquisite. Watching his only friend slowly waste away to nothing. Better than any poison I could deliver. Watching his only friend slowly waste away. I don't believe we know who that is. Dearest Lizzie, may I still call you that? I remember it from when you were just a child. I am writing to see if you know of any tincture to help our poor, effective Clive. Is this a cousin C, perhaps? He is wasting away, barely speaking or moving, staring at a piece of treasure from his last excursion. The doctors are of no help, and I fear the worst. Little as I wish to, I must beg your help. If not for yourself, do it for Lord Ember, Clive's dear friend, and your, dare I say, betrothed? Or for the memory of your dear mother, whom I do remember fondly. Yours, Lady Eleanor Warwick. Yeah, somehow I don't think she's going to help. Watching his only friend slowly waste away to nothing, better than any poison I could deliver. Wow. Alright, well I assume she stole the torch. Torch? Candle? I assume she stole the helmet. And hid it in the most obvious place. There's nothing up here. If indeed I can even get up there. I'm trying to mantle up, but... Okay, I'm stuck in midair. No, really, I'm stuck in midair. I'm stuck in midair about... 3 or 4 centimeters off the ground, I think. I don't know if I have any way of getting back down. Crouching's not doing anything. Okay, using the bow up here to work. Oof. That was terrifying. Yes, there is something up there. I'm glad I looked. Can I get up there, or do I just have to reach for it? Nothing special. Alright. It's nothing special, but it is loot nevertheless. So we've been to Lady Elizabeth's room. I wonder what Lord Ember thinks of this marriage. Whether he thinks Elizabeth is actually in love, or whether he knows. And whether or not he's planning something of his own. Right. Bonking time.
Oh?
I probably could have just snuck past him using this tunnel.
Hey. Something moved?
Yep, something moved and I saw you way too late. Comically late. You've come forward now, and that's
strange.
not a terrible thing.
Probably nothing anyway. Huh, who put that out? Is someone in here?
Yes. That's another way in. I assume that is Lord Ember's chamber. Interesting, that door wasn't locked. And again, another way in. We have some loot outside. Alright, let's start exploring. A locked chest. Some books, but there's no dank lore in them. I can just pick them up and throw them around. Like I do at most of the libraries that I visit. Lord Ember's journal. The opal is what's important. Julian will stop at nothing to take it from me, and I cannot become complacent. Even if he subverts the guards, they cannot get by the new portcullis. I alone control the switch. Here by the desk, by my desk rather, where I am safe. Okay, thank you for telling me where it is. This castle is rotten with conspiracy. Were it not for dear Elizabeth, oh boy, I'm sure I would lose my mind. Even the portrait of Mortimer the Mad stares down at me from the stairwell balcony as if to name me unworthy of the opal. Those eyes. Surely Alec was the greatest of the old masters. I ought to guard it more carefully? Yes. It's worth all the other paintings combined. Okay, so that's how we know that there's a secret passage to get to that painting. So quiet here tonight. Since Lord Warwick died, there's no one left to talk to. My only friend. Why did you waste away staring at that abominable cursed stone? I'm certain there was some witchery involved. I hear they have donated it to the Wildstrom Museum. And good riddance. Is that where we're going next? Yep, okay. Vault is protected, search chambers, figure out how to open it, we've done that. Secret switch. It's by his desk, because he was dumb enough to write that down. Another key. Ah, I wonder if the key opened that door. That would make sense, I guess. Is there anything under your bed? Is there anything above your bed? No.
Another medallion. Wonder if anyone will pay more for a matched set.
I thought it would be less valuable if there's two of them. Okay, where's the switch? Done. So at this point I guess I could retrace my steps and go down and grab the Bloodline opal rather. But I would much rather grab some loot from the courtyard area. There was definitely something on the right here. Ring. So what do we have? We have a sensor section which is possibly an elevator or something more. And we have a downstairs area. I don't believe it's safe to drop here. There's at least one guard patrolling down there. Let's go this way. The elevator is just my left there. That's the well-lit area. One guard. No, that's just a little shortcut. I think if I want to go down there, I have to use the elevator, which is potentially risky. Just going to make a save in case we get spotted the moment we go down. That's problematic. I'll go back in there shortly.
You'd think they could have a man-servant do that sort of work.
I don't think he's stationary down here, is he? Goes towards the elevator where I just was. Lovely. He's going to come back out. Hopefully he walks this way and I can take him out as he comes past. No, is he going around? It sounds like he's ahead of me now. I must have passed through here. Okay, that looks very familiar. He's going to turn around and come back for me, so let's wait here. And we'll nail him as he comes past. And then I've got to check out... I can't visualize this area here. There's a door here on the lower courtyard, which might take me into that area there, perhaps? And then maybe at least back into this area, which I haven't explored. Don't know.
Okay. Oh.
There was nothing else along here, was there? No. Yeah, I'm certain this was 6,000% A-level transition back in the day. Why else would you have a long corridor like that? If not to hide a load screen, or not hide a load screen, but to facilitate a load screen. So, there was no other way in, was there? No, there's a door here. And it's locked.
Jenny was up all night sewing the new uniforms for Lord Ember. Hands all bloody this morning.
And Julian will change them right back when he returns, you mark me.
You think he'll come back?
I never said that.
I never said it either.
Proper ladies. Where the hell am I? Morris the Cook's Journal. My errand in the city is done, but it's for nothing. Julian's medallion has been stolen. If Julian is fool enough to come now, I'll still open the side entrance for him, but I fear the outcome. He'll try to take Ember's medallion, and there'll be blood for sure. If Julian had treated me better, I'd have told him about the near portcullis protecting the vault, and a switch that opens it in Lord Ember's chamber. But I cannot carry this farce of serving two masters. Carry on, rather. One way or another, the two dogs are going to fight this out. The scared poodle and the whipped cur. I only hope my part in this is never discovered. If it is, I'll say I never told Julian about the portcullis. Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe you fuckers shouldn't be writing this down. Dumbest conspiracy ever. Morris?
No one shuts anything around here.
That's Morris. I recognise that voice. And yeah, he just said no one shuts anything around here, so he was aware that the door was open.
Nothing. But my heart's still pounding. I'll have to take an extra pill or two tonight. Eh?
That's all depressingly real, isn't it?
Oh, it's nothing. Back to work then.
I mean, I'd tell him not to write stuff down, but he's unconscious. There's no point. If I keep heading south, is this going to loop back into the barracks, perhaps? I really don't know. Thought there might have been something hiding behind those boxes. That shadow, though. I assume that shadow's been given off by the bag, which is hilarious. That's not how shadows work. We're in the kitchen, but I don't see any good loot in here. Here's a list of corridor. We saw two people. No, this was the corridor with the two proper ladies. It wasn't the first corridor that I saw. I need to hide you. Okay, so I originally passed through here. Or came this way. That leads outside. They were chatting there. I moved to the right and then went right again. That leads into the kitchen. There's got to be some good loot in the dining room, surely. Ah!
Stop! Hey! You should be more... Come on! You don't don't expect a maid to deal with them alone, do you?
I'll follow you.
Wait, don't leave. There was trouble around, I swear.
I'll take a look if you really think you saw something.
Artificial stupidity at its finest. You can smack someone in the head, and that is their response.
What are you hiding from me for? Anyway, I know someone's there.
So, is she on
What
a
are you
loose?
afraid of? Show yourself. I'm not sticking. Hey, you should be more careful with that.
Yeah. I think if they're on any kind of a loose, you can't blackjack them at all. So the dining hall is to my right. Do we have two people in here? Ah, okay. That's much closer than I think it is, so let's just wait for them to calm down. I'll try knocking her out for reals this time. Then I can go after the guard and we can move on with life.
Oh well, if no one's here, then there's nothing I can do.
He doesn't believe you, ma'am. He's a piece of shit. Right, that's unlucky. I'm surprised the water arrow can't take care of those candles.
Who's back there?
Never mind. I'm just a terrible shot. So we have two candles, we have at least two things on the table. Let's get rid of that as well.
I don't like this. I mean, what could it be? Hello?
Not meant to do that.
I guess I just made it all up. Probably out of boredom. Let's face it, a servant. Things just don't disappear. I bet it was the new girl. Oh, that sweet bit is just an act. I'm looking.
I'm
but
obligated to
I
knock her
don't
out.
find anything.
I feel bad about this, but I'm obligated to knock her out. She's seen too much. She's seen too much and we've whacked her in the face twice already.
Ain't this more like a guard's duty? Checking out disturbances, I mean? I don't know why I bother. I mean, nothing's there. Did some... Hey! No!
I
There
ran
must
at
be
her at the
someplace
end. Jesus Christ. Alright. You get to live today, ma'am. Or you get to stay conscious. How about that?
It's right behind me.
Oh my word. You've been outwitted, Garrett. I think the only thing that matters though is we got the loose out of that room. So let me just grab the opal and call an end to this stream. This should hopefully be open, and hopefully this gives me more than 90% loose. Another key. What for, I wonder?
So this is what they all wanted. Well, it's better off with me.
I can't read that. I'm surprised by how little loose I've got here. I have 91% loot stolen. I'm missing 10%. That's crazy. Have I missed a room? mean, the way the game's designed, it is possible that maybe there is 1 or 2 pieces of loot missing and they are worth an incredible amount, but I just can't believe I'm missing 10% loot. I'm aware that's what happened on the last level, but that was 1 piece of loot. And this level has significantly more. I'll take a look through the place before I leave, because I'm deeply upset by that. The remaining missions are going to ask for 90% as well, so I need to get good at this. There was nothing else in the barracks. There's another chest, but I've already opened it.
Don't open it.
This was the armory. No, really, where is the rest of the loot? Pretty certain there was nothing in here. Oh. Alright, never mind. That's 100 loose and that counts for 5%, so I assume there is maybe 1 or 2 more loot pieces worth 75 combined. 96% is okay. I'm happy with that. I think we'll use Morris's exit. I could probably just run out the front door, but that doesn't seem cool. We'll go out this way. I'm just trying to leave the level, dude.
I shouldn't bother myself over nothing. Hey.
You're about to end the mission. Do you want to continue? Yes.
The Bloodline opal's mine now, and based on the size of this thing, I'd say it was worth it. But something tells me this Lady Elizabeth character had her own plans for the Rutherfords. I'd better get the opal to Perry soon. He can cut it into smaller stones that are easier to move. And we'll both make a tidy profit.
I do wonder if that changes at all. I can't imagine it would, because if we're playing on an easier difficulty level, we don't actually need to go into Lady Elizabeth's chamber to grab the Gilded Helm. Curious. Yeah, I was missing 75 loot. I'm okay with that. I've been spotted. Bodies discovered 1. Yeah, that was the dude outside the vaults. So, bodies discovered 2. Times caught 1. Yeah, it's fine.